Some really great coins and some very interesting relics that really made my day. Well, welcome back to Finding America. It is really great to see you here. Now, last week we had a little giveaway contest, and I wanted to go ahead and let you all know the correct answers to who exactly those celebrities were. Now, I also want to give a big shout out and a huge thank you to everyone that lives and works at the Discovery Village at the Forum down in Florida. Now, I was informed last week that a whole lot of you watch the channel and really enjoy the videos, and Chris and I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support you show for Finding America. So this week I finally got permission to a place I've been after for a long time. It's a church and a very big property all the way around it. Now, I was thrilled to get this permission, but the weather has been boiling hot and the ground is hard as concrete. So I don't like leaving brown plugs in a well-kept lawn. So what I did was I only hunted the areas that were sort of half dirt, half grass, and only areas on the outlying parts of the property. But even though my hunting was limited, I definitely got a taste of good things to come there. So I'm here with the Equinox. I'm hunting in part 2, and I've got the 11-inch coil. Now, whenever I'm at a new spot, I like to start with the 11-inch coil. Even if the targets are really crowded and numerous, I get everything I can with the 11-inch coil. Then I come back in with the 6-inch coil, and after that, if I think there's still stuff there, I'll hit it with the 15-inch coil. So, but my first target was giving me a 22-23. Oh, I was in a gravel patch, but about 6 inches down, I finally popped it out. Hey, and it's a good indicator, harmonica reed plate, and it's a complete one. It was a little short harmonica. So, happy to see that. Well, the next thing was giving me 18-19, dug down and the key popped out. That's pretty cool. Looks like it has some age to it. I'll have to get it cleaned up, see if it has anything on it, but that's a pretty nice little find. Well, just checked the hole before I covered it back up, and got another signal. It was giving me a 17, and I got a second key. So 2 keys, 1 hole. Well, this signal was giving me a 14, and it was in the front yard of the church here. And I dug down and I can see it. You can see the imprint over here where it was at the bottom of the plug, but there it is, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a silver war nickel. Yeah, definitely got some wear to it. Let's see. Ooh, sometimes these are a little hard to get clean out here. Yep, looks like 1945. Excellent. Love digging these war nickels, and a little hard to tell what the mint mark is. I'll get it cleaned up when I get home, but hey, little piece of silver. Well, I checked the hole before going, and I got a signal right next to where I got that war nickel, and I dug down about 3-4 inches and got myself a nice early weedy. And from what I can tell, it looks like a 1934. So very cool war nickel and an early weedy. Not bad. A couple of things you might not know about that awesome little wheat penny. The coin was first designed and released in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birthday. Now, the ears of wheat on the reverse side of the coin were placed there by Victor David Brenner in order to symbolize the prosperity of our great nation. Well, this one was giving me a nice 22, about 3 inches down, another weedy. This one's going to be last year, 1958 with the Denver mint mark. So 3 old coins so far here. Well, I'll tell you what, I had to work for this one. It was giving me a 15 and I just had to dig it. It took me a while to get through the gravel and the rocks and everything, and then finally I saw it. I got a spoon bowl now. I've broken it loose but have not pulled it out yet. Nice. Wow. Cool deal. I love old spoons. I don't know. They're so cool, and I like dating them and seeing who made each one. But this is pretty cool. This is kind of what I came here for. There used to be a sanatorium here in the 1800s, and it went out of business, became a hotel, then burned down. So I found a lot of neat things around it, and this is another piece of land that connects to it, so I'm hoping to find some things from it, and this spoon might just be one of them. So pretty cool, and happy to have it. Well, I'll tell you what, I can't believe it. Had to come back because I checked the mark on the back, and you may recall Chris got a spoon out at the dump site. Now I'm like 50, 60 miles from there, and he got one from Oneida Community, par plate, and that's what was on the back end. This is the exact same spoon that he found. Let me get it out here in the sunlight. Is that not crazy how that works sometimes? But I was kind of a little envious when he got that one, and now I have my own. So very happy with that. And of course the Oneida community was one of the religious utopia communities, and they ran quite a few different businesses, including silverware. Well, got a 27 to 29 on the Equinox, just about an inch or two down. Popped the plug and this fell out. That's a little costume jewelry ring. It's heavy, but probably dates 50s, 60s. But pretty neat little thing, and I'll get it cleaned up and I'll give you a better look at it. But let's hope the next one's gold. Well, got a nice signal here. It was giving me a real big high tone, and about 31, 32, and dug down and popped it out. Check it out. I got a big toy trailer with the wheels, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Tootsie. But I'll get it cleaned up when I get home. But that's pretty cool. That's a pretty large one. Okay, this is just a weird little find, but oh my lord, did I have to go deep for it. We're talking 12, 13 inches, and I just kept going through a few nails, and I'm like, it's still down there, it's still down there. Finally, I mean, it is so deep. I was like, this is going to be the deepest ball jar I've ever dug. But it says super soft top. Some top to a can. I'm going to find out what it is. It's probably some Ajax cleaner, but I want to know how old it is because I worked for this one. I want some satisfaction from this hole. Oh, it's almost 90 degrees and I had to dig 13 inches. So. Well, back in the 1950s, beer cans used a steel lid, and you had to use a church key to open it to drink the contents. Well, those steel lids took a little bit of strength to get through. So in 1960, they emerged with a new idea. They'd start using aluminum lids, just like the one that I found. Well, these soft top lids were only used for a couple years until a new invention emerged in 1963 that forever changed the future of beverage cans. Yeah, that evil pull tab. Well, doing a little detecting close to the street here, but got a 33, dug down about 6 inches, finally popped it out. Looks like a water meter cover, but might be an older one. I'll clean it up when I get home, give you a better look at it, but pretty cool piece. Well, I was getting a 27, just locked on a 27. Cut this plug in this concrete ground here and pulled it back, and that's exactly how it came out. It's it says Z28, but it must be a Z28 station wagon. Never seen one of those. I'll get it cleaned up when I get home and give you a better look at it. I got a 33, tossed the dirt up on my drop cloth, and a clod broke up, and check out what I've got. Big silver. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it. You can see the imprint here. It just sort of fell apart. Oh, I got a silver Washington. Check that out. 1947. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Looks like it's got a mint mark. Looks like it might be San Francisco. Yep, sure is. 47S. Oh man, I'll tell you what, big silver always feels nice. So glad to have gotten that one. Well, that's where I got the silver quarter. Then I moved over here and got a memorial. And I moved over here, got a 2021 and another last year Wheatie, 1958, Philadelphia this time. So pretty cool. The $50's got to be right there, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll tell you, another coin. Getting a 20, sometimes a 21. Dug down, you can see the imprint here. I cleaned it up. It's another Wheatie. And this one's going to be a 1955 with the Denver mint mark. Well, this thing was giving me a 17 till I cleared the big nail out. Then it jumped up to like 28. But it was way down there, 9 inches or so. I finally got it out. But it appears to be some type of a lid. And it's definitely got an old design on it. I don't know if it was a compact. You can see where it hinged up there. But it's cool nonetheless. Probably at least into the 20s or 30s. So, neat little find. Well, was getting a 13-14 signal. Expected to dig big iron, and in a way I did. It was a big bulb of iron, but I knocked it with my digger and found out that it's an old AC Delco spark plug. Now, I actually enjoy finding these because the part number's on them, 46-5, I believe it says. But I should be able to look that up in my catalogs and see exactly what kind of car that fit. So it helps you date the area you're in, and sometimes it's just neat to see what car it was. Well, this one was giving me 17, and it was pretty deep, about 8 inches. And I pulled out a piece of lead, but I also pulled out this little zipper pull. It's no big deal, but it does have something on the backside that says gripper zipper. And I always like to kind of do a little research, see if I can date it. Now the zipper dates back all the way to 1851. Originally it was known as the hookless fastener, but the modern day zipper wasn't perfected until 1914. Well, in 1917, B.F. Goodrich started using this new fastener on the rubber boots that they produced, and they started calling this fastener the zipper, and the name caught on. Now, it wasn't until 1937 that the zipper finally made a hit with the clothing industry. It finally beat out the button fly on pants. And it was also thanks to Esquire magazine, who wrote an article about the zipper espousing its virtues. And they also claimed that it would eliminate the possibility of unintentional and embarrassing disarray. Well, I'm just sort of running a grid row by row here, just going really slow and digging up anything, just kind of having fun with it. And got a 10, sometimes an 11. It was 6 inches down. Finally got down there. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to get it cleaned up when I get home, but I wanted to show you how it came out of the hole. And I don't know if it was a piece of jewelry or no idea. So, interesting item. Just wanted to show you that one. Well, this one was giving me a 14. Pretty darn deep too. Let me see. Almost 6 inches. In this 90-degree weather, I think feels like a foot. But I got a really cool piece here. Dug down, and I was really surprised to see this. Now, this is some type of watch winding key, but very cool. Might get lucky, might have some information on it. So, but I really like that. That's a very cool piece. Well, I was getting a 17 here. Dug down just a few inches, and I think I've got a spoon bowl. And I freed it up a little bit. I have not pulled it out. Yep, I sure do. Oh, look at that. Very cool. Quite a bit of the silver plate left on the bowl. And on the handle too. So, very cool. I'll get that cleaned up. Yeah, second spoon. Well, I was just going along and I got a real shallow 12, 13, and I just popped the dirt, saw that I had a nickel, but check it out. I got a buffalo. That is so awesome. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up a little bit, see if I can get a date off of it, but man, that's a great looking coin. One of the best coins ever made. Well, I gave it a quick toothpick. It's pretty worn, but I can see 1920 something, I believe. And here's another shot of the back. So I'll work on that when I get home, but very happy to have that. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that episode, and I can't wait till we get some soft ground so I can go back there and dig some more. Now, are you ready for a look into the weird and wacky world of history? That's coming up in just a few seconds. And remember, it's history that makes a find a treasure. And I cannot wait to see you back here next week on Finding America.